Would I go to the grocery store and buy it? No, that's insane. Yeah. It really tastes like a candy bar. Like, not a protein bar at all.
Ew.
No, I like it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, registered dietitian and nutrition and fitness expert. And today we have my partner in crime.
Hi guys, it's Marco Aguiluz and I'm a protein bar enthusiast.
As a registered dietitian, I'm always gonna recommend whole foods, less processed foods over any processed product, but they are a fun and a convenient addition to your diet if you're constantly on the go and if you're trying to find a better alternative for a candy bar. And we'll share with you our favorite candy bar dupe later in the video. Today we're gonna be reviewing 6 protein bars: No Cow, One Bar, Think Thin, Quest Bar, Alani Nu, and Barbells. We're gonna be taste testing and reviewing the most popular and highly found protein bars. So disclaimer before we get started, I'm not associated with any of these protein bars, but we're just giving an honest review of the taste, texture, and nutrition facts. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment your favorite protein bar below. Okay, so we're gonna be ranking these bars on a scale of 1 to 10.
1 being the lowest score and 10 being the highest.
All the protein bars we chose for this review have at least 20 grams of protein, with exception to one, the Alani Nu protein bar. I just wanted to taste test this bar because it's pretty popular and Alani Nu has been really upping their game with their products. So
good packaging. Good
packaging. Shout out to Katie Hearn. So yeah, let's just get it started.
Let's do it.
Number 1 is the No Cow bar. So this bar is the only vegan bar in the group, and the flavor we're taste testing is the chunky peanut butter.
We've unwrapped it already, so.
Here we are. Okay, first I'm gonna smell it.
Yeah. Are we gonna cheers to this one?
Cheers. Okay. Well, texture, it's a bit like Play-Doh-y.
It's like Play-Doh, yeah. Not very chunky.
No, there's no chunk. Okay, I see one peanut. I guess the chunkiness is the peanut. One peanut in here.
In there.
Super like mushy.
It doesn't taste good.
Malleable. Is that the word? Malleable?
Yeah. You get the peanut butter flavor, but it has this weird like aftertaste. I don't know.
Chalky.
Yeah, very chalky.
Chalky. Mm-hmm.
No, this is not.
No.
Good. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, yeah, so chalky.
2 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry.
3 out of 10 for me. Why are you still eating it if you're giving it a 2?
I'm getting hungry now.
So anytime you're looking to buy a protein bar, make sure you turn over your bar and look at the nutrition facts label, because that's really gonna give you the information on if this protein bar is great, good, or not so great. So this protein bar has 190 calories, 21 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, 1.5 grams which are saturated, which is still pretty low. It is a processed product.
This tastes kind of fake though.
But I'm really surprised by the total fat 4 grams because it's a peanut butter bar, and typically a lot of vegan products are higher on the fat and higher on the carbs. So they must have used something like a PB Fit, peanut butter powder in here, which you're kind of getting that taste. And the total carbohydrates are 26 grams, 17 of which are dietary fiber. For women, the recommendation of daily intake of fiber is 25 to 28 grams per day, and for men, it's 31 to 38 grams per day. Because protein bars are typically higher in fiber, and if you're not getting a lot of fiber in your day-to-day, it might cause some GI distress, some bloating, things like that. And if it has sugar alcohols. The next protein bar we're reviewing is the One Bar. So One Bar came out kind of right after Quest bars really ramped up their flavor profiles and all of their different bars. So this bar has 220 calories, 8 grams of fat, 20 grams of protein, and 23 grams of carbs. The flavor we're trying is cookies and cream. So first glance on this bar, you can see like the little chocolate chip chunks in it. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good to me.
It smells good.
It's dense.
Yeah.
Dense, it's kind of hard.
I've had their bars before, but never had this flavor yet.
Yeah. It smells sweet, like
Yeah.
off the bat, just like sugar.
Yeah.
Protein bars typically get a bad rep for being glorified candy bars, and honestly, a lot of them are. But if you're getting a protein bar that has 20 grams of protein, isn't too crazy on the carbs, and like moderate fat, you know, it is what it is. Every once in a while, not that big of a deal. And they're great because they're portable. If you're traveling, on a plane, you're going on a hike, like you might not want to be carrying a protein powder or just normal food that might, you know, be perishable. So protein bars can be a good option every now and again, but not something I'd have on a daily basis.
Tastes pretty good. It's very chewy.
Very chewy, very sweet. It like tastes as sweet as it smells.
I don't taste the cookies and cream that much. Like I think
No, I feel like all of the one bars smell the same. They
true.
all smell.
They have the same smell.
Like if you close your eyes and have them all laid out.
I would be thinking this is the glazed
I
donut.
thought this was birthday cake.
I thought this was the glazed donut.
For sure birthday cake. But it's not.
I mean, they're not terrible. They taste good. They just very sweet. And
Too sweet.
yeah. Very chewy. It's nice and soft though.
Okay, I give it a 6 out of 10.
I was gonna say 6.
6 out of 10.
6
Okay.
out of 10.
6 out of 10, one bar. Okay, next up we have the Think Thin bar. I feel like this is the OG bar, like before Quest, before Fit Snacks, before
Never heard of it.
Barbells. What?
I'm just kidding. I've had
It's because I've been lifting for longer than you. Anyways, protein enthusiast.
Yeah.
This flavor is going to be Brownie Crunch. So for the Think Thin bar, it is 230 calories, 20 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, 3 of which are saturated fat. So the one bar wins on the saturated fat game. And total carbs 23 and 1 gram of fiber. 1 gram for this thick bar. This bar is thick. This is probably the thickest bar in the crew of bars that we have today.
It's a chunky one for sure.
So as you can see, this bar is pretty thick. It's the thickest one. It almost looks like
Like a Snickers bar.
like a Snickers bar, or the way that it's like glazed with chocolate almost looks like it's gonna be a wafer situation.
Yeah. Or like caramel.
Or caramel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, weird.
weird. So this is the Brownie Crunch. So it looks like the crunch pieces they have are like puffed rice or puffed millet, kind of like what you find in a Crunch bar. They have a few of those like inside. It looks a bit fudgy. Like it feels harder. It's not the consistency of fudge, but it looks like fudge.
Not really.
Not as sweet.
Yeah. It looks sweeter than
More
it tastes,
chocolatey.
yeah.
It tastes more like natural. It tastes more natural. They
Little
have no
chalky.
artificial sweeteners, which is a good thing.
Yeah, but it's a little chalky. I like the crunch though.
A bit dry.
Yeah.
Like I need to
Compared
drink some water.
Yeah, compared to the one bar, this is dry. But I think the crunch makes it more interesting. Like if it didn't have the crunch, like this would be a terrible bar.
Yeah, like would I go to the grocery store and buy it? No, I would not go to the grocery store probably and just like buy a box of this
Okay.
and be excited to have it like post-workout or like
I mean, if I'm in
during
the
the
pinch,
day.
like after a workout, this is not bad. Like I could eat this.
Yeah.
Just as much as I could eat like the one bar. So that's why I'm saying like I would give it a 6. But you know, the nutrition.
Okay, final decision 5.
Okay.
Final ranking on my end is a 5. Okay, next we have the Alani Nu Fit Snacks protein bar, and this is the Munchies flavor, so I don't really know what that means. There's some pretzels and caramel and cookies, so Packaging, so I feel like the package is like way too big for the bar. Like the bar is only to here.
It's kind of wasteful.
This bar is 170 calories, has 6 grams of fat, 4 of which are saturated. Total carbs 17, with 5 of those being fiber and 4 grams of added sugars. So, and then the protein is 16 grams. This is the least amount of protein, highest saturated fat, and it has added sugars, not sugar alcohols.
I have a feeling like this will be the best tasting one.
It's probably gonna be the best tasting, but so far I'd rank this the worst on nutrition facts. Like for sure, hands down.
Okay, so
and it has way more ingredients than any of the other products.
Okay. But I like the idea of this flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, and versus like eating a regular like candy bar, this would be better.
I mean, it has more protein, but okay. So this is the bar.
It looks like a candy.
Smaller, it looks like a candy bar. I like this little like drizzle caramel situation. It's not smooth like some of the other bars. It looks like it has some like chunky, crunchy puff. Yeah, it's hard. Oh, had a splash effect. All right, so yeah, it snaps. It's because actual like pretzels in it.
Okay, makes sense.
So basically there's like, it's chocolate covered, has pretzels in it, probably some caramel. Weird, yeah, it smells weird. I'm not sure what that smell is.
Right? Oh. Ew.
No, I like it. You definitely have to bite this bar with like the back of your teeth. Like, do not bite in the front, the back of your teeth.
This has a really weird...
No, I like it.
I really don't like this. This just has like a really weird aftertaste that I was getting from the scent.
The nutrition facts, not so great.
2.
I don't know. It's so hard for me because like, I like it, the taste, don't like the smell, and don't like the nutrition facts.
Don't like the taste, don't like the smell, don't like the nutrition facts.
Okay.
So this would be like the worst bar for me. So,
wow.
Yeah, 1.
Wow.
2.
I have to give it a 6. I would probably give it a 7, but because the nutrition facts, I have to drop it down. So that's that. So our next bar is the Quest bar, oatmeal chocolate chip flavor. And Quest bars are known for having the most flavors and like a low carb version because of net carb. This bar here, 180 calories, 7 grams of fat, saturated fat is 1.5, which that ratio versus the other ones isn't too bad. Total carbs is 23, 13 of which are fiber. Total sugars 1, and 5 grams of sugar alcohols and 20 grams of protein. If I break it, it's like super chewy. Like it doesn't even really break. It's still like one piece, even if I fold it in half. I like that it has like chunks in it.
Yeah.
Like I have a huge chocolate chunk right here.
I don't think I've had this one. Nice and chewy.
It's actually like softer. Definitely chewy. I like the different texture because the chocolate chunks are big.
The flavor is good.
The flavor is good. The flavor, it actually tastes like oatmeal chocolate chip. Like it kind of tastes, remember those chewy bars? Tastes like that. Like very similar, but like chewy. A chewy version of that.
It's not too sweet though. That's what I like about it.
One of the issues though with Quest bars is like, if they're old, they're so hard.
Yeah.
It's like literally a rock. So pro tip, if you're at the grocery store and you're getting, or the gas station, whatever, Quest bars are sold almost everywhere. If there's a box in the front and a box in the back, grocery stores operate by first in, first out. So older products will be in the front and the newer products will be placed in the back. If the front ones are super hard, open the back box and check if those ones are hard.
Probably the best flavor, best consistency, and I think the most balanced as far as like the macros go.
8.
I was gonna say
8.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Last and maybe least is the Barbells protein bar, and these are new. So these were originally from Sweden and they came to the United States in 2020. So
yeah, they're starting to pop up everywhere.
Yeah, these are like everywhere now. This one that we got, caramel cashew bar, we got from Trader Joe's. So Trader Joe's typically doesn't carry like too many protein bars, so it's kind of crazy that they're carrying this one. I feel like they're pretty particular with the products they carry. It has 20 grams of protein, no added sugar, which is awesome. It has 200 calories, 8 grams of fat, 3 grams of saturated fat. Total carbs is 18, 3 of which are dietary fiber, and 20 grams of protein. So like nutritionally, I feel like I would put this kind of like only a smidge over Alani Nu because it has like 20 grams of protein versus 16. But like the carbs, the dietary fiber, almost the same. It doesn't have added sugars though, so like that's great. You're gonna see these bars a lot of places. Honestly, looks like a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
Like it has pieces of cashew on it, and I'm gonna break it in half, and it's like kind of like the Quest that it's not gonna break in half, but it looks like it's like really sticky. I don't think I like how sticky it is.
Yeah.
Like if you're in your car, you're on a plane, you're like on the go, you're hiking, whatever, like you don't want to have like sticky fingers.
It's like a candy bar.
Wow, candy bar.
Yeah.
Candy bar, 100%. That's insane. Yeah. It really tastes like a candy bar. Like not a protein bar at all, even though it has 20 grams of protein.
Like no chalkiness.
Do you even like cashew? You don't even like cashew. Trader Joe's. You nailed that one. I'm so surprised. All right,
I'm giving this
Barbell.
I'm giving this a 9.
I know, but the nutrition facts.
No, but like, just like, because they're able to pull this off, like 9 out of 10. Like at least it's, you know, it's got protein in it. You're not just eating like a random chocolate bar that has no.
2020 Barbell coming in hot with these bars. You're gonna see these bars everywhere, but you heard it first here. And no added sugar. Like you're joking. All right, we have to rank the final rankings. Results are in. Best tasting bar goes to
Barbells.
Barbells, for sure.
Yeah.
Next is best texture for bars. Barbells.
Barbells.
So last but not least is the nutrition facts, and we'll leave that one up to me. For macros is going to be the Quest bar. But I know that they've gotten a lot of flack in the past for like their ingredients and like their nutrition facts labeling, but what's based on the package, what I'm reading here, I would say that that's the best like macro breakdown for the amount of calories and protein, fats, fiber, and saturated fat.
And I would say it's like second place in terms of flavor and consistency. So
yeah.
It's a pretty good bar.
Which I actually thought that the Quest bar was gonna like rank low. It's like been around for so long, and it's like
all these new bars coming out.
All these new bars coming out.
Bars.
So that concludes our protein bar taste test. If you want to see more taste tests from us, give this video a thumbs up. And again, comment your favorite protein bar below, and we'll make sure to review it next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.